And this is Lightning Strike podcast in a building, bro. We in the building?
Are we?
I mean, Coach said there's some offensive lines in the building. So I guess we in the building too.
Are we in the building?
That's a good one, Brody.
In a new time slot, adjusted time slot for the user and viewer.
Lifing right now, y'all. Y'all got to bear with your boy, man. Your boy out here lifing. I'm doing life.
Nigel, what's good with you?
Your boy doing life. Y'all gonna have to bear with your boy, man. It is this Lightning Strike podcast coming to you on your AFM.
Cut it out, bro. We don't want to hear nothing go.
I had to
Andrew, what's happening? What's happening? Nigel, you been better? You good, bro? You good? What are you straight? everything, B.
Make everything, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
You're. What's good with you, Brody?
It's a new week. What's good, y'all? Hey, Brody.
What up, Pappy?
Lightning Strike podcast. How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling about as good as I can be. What up, Brian?
I just said I'm all right, man. Our team going through it. We're gonna get into it, Nigel.
Man,
stay with us, Nigel. Stay with us. You feel me? Pappy was good.
I think going through it is the wrong word. We in it.
Good.
We in it. I'm gonna buy.
It's so hard to be a Chargers fan, bro.
Craig Crow on IG said he gonna buy some cleats and go out there. He said I'm gonna bulk up and go buy some cleats. Or
don't do it.
Romello says, "Are we trading for an O-line player? We trying, but it's during the season, bro. People don't like to, injuries done piled up. Ain't nobody pick up that phone for the O-line, bro. I mean, that was like the best I could do for you. D-line. Tyree from 3-0 MVP Herbert Super Bowl aspiration to this, man. Them injury buzz got us hard, bro. Max, this is football life, bro. But all is not lost. 3-2. Adversity builds champions. This is the deepest you go get in adversity, bro. You had a 2-game losing streak. Yeah, everybody out. Everybody sick. Mama sick. Daddy sick. Everybody on injury. We got like a starting lineup on injury reserve.
Man, it's like having a whole division in on restriction.
Hey, Boatman, you bring the energy, bro. You are the energy. Shout out, Boatman. Appreciate you for those
my
words,
guy
man.
Right there.
Boatman, one of the first people to believe in us, bro, and give us a platform to help us get out there, bro.
Great like
appreciate you, Boatman. Really appreciate you.
Like that.
Man. Especially barely. Romello says, I'm excited with the trade with Baltimore. Still lots of time to heal up and win some games against some bad teams. I'm really starting to think we're cursed-ish tragic. It's not over. We just need to squeak out some greasy game. Bro, we just got to play.
For life, what's going on?
We got to play
y'all waiting
finesse
for this
football.
Huh? Everybody that came, everybody needed a place to grieve at. Like it's,
yeah.
This is good.
This is where it is, bro. You're right. It happens in football. Next man up. Like
all of a sudden.
You asked me 24 hours ago. I was pretty irate.
Inspection. You was you talking him off a cliff? Because
he was hyping me up. You know what, Inspection? We can't text during the games because the last 2 games we texted, we lost.
Andrew, I'm telling you, boy, everybody on edge right now, boy. Ooh, child, y'all done.
You know why? Why everybody on edge? It's because it's issues that we said in the offseason that have reared their ugly head. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of pacified us with the first 3 games, and we was like, okay, we believe you. You know what I'm saying? Then you beat us. You beat me again. You know what I'm saying? You told me you weren't gonna beat me no more, and then you beat me again. These last 2 games.
Uh,
We getting an edge rusher when we needed O-line. Hey, Doobie, at this time, we needed an edge rusher too, bro. Jaden Daniels was back there dancing in the pocket. We need trenches. We need trenches.
bro, if you don't start this show
Yeah, man,
already,
let's get it, bro. Let's get it, bro. There you go. The charge reaction, bro. Like we lost. We ain't lose. We got our butt whooped. We got belted behind. That's not sugar-coated. The offensive line got their butt whooped the whole game. After the first 2 series, offensive line at the end of the second series, it was over for the offensive line. They just got their butt whooped after that. It was just belt to butt all the rest of the game. Herbert was on jailbreak. He was running for his life the whole dang on me game. I was fearful. It got ugly real fast, man. What you got, Brody?
First, join TikTok.
That's why I'm coming.
You so excited, and you know. Can we get through the process?
Max says Bosa is staying healthy with the Bills now. Yeah, that's how it usually works out, bro.
That's yeah, why are we getting you up on TikTok with all your energy?
Like you say, man, I'm telling you, that's why we need both trenches. We need both trenches. Both sides of the trenches, bro. And Daniels exposed that boy was back there dancing in the pocket. He filed taxes back there while he was in the pocket. I seen him. He did his taxes. He wrote Juju a love letter. Our line wasn't even on skates. They was on them little sliders that you put on the bottom of your furniture. They was just like, what's that game where you Sudoku, where you just move the pieces? That's how they was. It was just like slide the piece back.
Words with friends.
Yeah, whatever. Wherever you slide the pieces, that's what they did to my boy, man. Herbo just
words with friends over here.
Had him screaming for help. Boozman changing protections that Herbert called. Herbert's like, if he come, you're hot. If he comes, he's no, looked at the defense, diagnosed it, called the protection, and told him, if he comes, you're hot. I'm coming to you. Right before to snap the ball, Boozman looks back and sees that Herbert changed the protection. Then he changes the protection back. And Herbert screamed no, and the ball come flying, and number 94 come running down on Herbert, and he's screaming for his life. And that was like the whole game. The whole game, bro. I thought Boozman loved Herbert. I thought he loved him.
He don't love me.
And it's like we can't hide that. We can't lie about it. There's no reason to lie about it. It's in everybody's face. Everybody eyeballs. You don't need no PFF score. You don't need none of them scores to tell you that our old offensive line is atrocious right now. And we still got 2 starters on the offensive line that haven't been hurt. Everybody around them got hurt, and they ain't holding up too well. Austin Deculus stinks. Becton can't stay healthy. He hand. I'm like, first concussion. You had the boo-boos. Now your hand, bro. It's like, man. Pipkin just.
What Pipkins do? Though?
I need a Newport. Menthol, extra long. I need the extra long ones.
Somebody sending over a square.
Yeah.
Who got a square?
Man. It's Max. Right now, Max said, do you think we go into Miami and take him? Right now, Max. Oh. And we the fact that we that Herbert hasn't beat Tua. You got that going, right? That streak is alive. So you got that going. They just got embarrassed. They're hungry for a win. Their coach is trying to keep his job. Everybody been beating us. Giants beat us. Commanders made us look like nobodies, and they down and out. They got hurt players.
Who else, bro? Tell us the long list of people that's beating us.
Man, if the score is like 6-3, we'll win. And it's not because we don't have weapons. We just don't have protection for Herbert to get to his weapons. People are like, where's Trey Harris? Trey Harris is out there. Trey Harris is actually open a lot. He's actually out there and doing a significant amount in the run game. He's an amazing blocker, but he was free on some routes, but Herbert could not see him, couldn't go through the progression, couldn't throw it. Keenan Allen was open on a deep route, couldn't go through it because he had so much pressure. The man's tired, been getting hit all 3 weeks straight. He been getting beat up.
Rich Town, you see him? You just gotta let him go right now. Just gotta let him go right now. I done had to listen to this for the last 48 hours. So you just gotta let him go.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro, we need a lot of help for my boy, man. All is not lost, but if we don't fix the most glaring issue, and that's the offensive line, I'm glad they made the trade for the defensive line because that we needed a pass rush. Like Jaden Daniels was back there tap dancing. So, Brody, you said earlier when we was on the phone, this might be an Atlanta Falcons game. Where we rely on the defense to score because Herbert can't get a clean pocket. Hell, he barely can improvise. The improvising that Herbert does is after the pocket breaks down, after he gets a pocket and it's great coverage, and then he can extend the play. He can't even extend the play.
Exists.
Yeah, he can't even extend the play. He don't even have time to do that. Yeah, he don't have time to get through his play. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, Brody, for Lightning Strike Podcast, how y'all feeling out there, man? Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. What's good? Rachel, met you in New York. We appreciate you for tapping in. Search at LS Boats 15 on all social media platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on X, but we are not on X. We are on IG. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. And we are on TikTok. We appreciate y'all, man. Hit the comments, hit the chats. Y'all are booming on YouTube. Y'all booming on TikTok right now. Tell us how y'all feeling, man. This is our Tuesday edition of Lightning Strike Podcast where we're breaking down the game against the Washington Commanders on Sunday. A lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. And we're going to try to get through it with all of y'all and hit comments as we can. As always, we do appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. But I'm just looking at everybody, man, like, dang, y'all. I feel like everybody's like selling already, bro. They selling Charger stock already. Like we
ain't selling, we just being realists, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
I let you go.
Okay, you right. Go ahead, man.
We sat through your whole monologue now, didn't we? We done heard you cry, reach out to the people. You done sent warning shots to Bozeman. Now let me say something.
He need the same hate that y'all gave QJ.
Oh, no. See, that's my argument because y'all was ready to eviscerate my boy. You know what I'm saying? And that be my problem with the Boat family. You know what I'm saying? We got people single-handedly. I ain't gonna say single-handedly because no loss is put on one person, but that same energy that y'all have for QJ, man, don't seem like they got it. But reactions, you know what I'm saying? We lost. And, yeah. second loss of the season. Um, I will say all is not lost because we got a long show to get through, and I will elaborate more on that opinion of why I don't feel all is lost as we get through it. But I'm just looking at these comments that's popping up, and boy, do it look like y'all feel like all is lost. Um, and y'all got a lot of opinions, and we appreciate every last one of them. So keep hitting the chat. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what stands out to you most. Week 5 going into week 6. With the roster, with the offensive line. Is it play calling issues that's a concern? Protection. Y'all let us know. Um, in that small break, I'm gonna hit some of these comments over here because I got hell.
I'm gonna tell you, man. All ain't lost.
I'm gonna hit these comments real quick because I got hella comments over here.
I'm just saying, all ain't lost. But I'm gonna be a realist, bro. It stinks right now, the offensive line and the play calling. Desmond, you're right. Play calling got to be better. 100%.
David Gonzalez says, "Don't even trip. We getting Kamara and NO center." Okay, boy got some intel. Super
Shout out to Brian for sending the gift memberships, bro. Appreciate you, Brian. Brian got the memberships, bro.
He says, "Bro, what is going on with all the moves and trades? Are we okay, or is it time to panic?" It ain't never time to panic, bro. No. Like everybody just calm down. Just calm down. New Son 8 says, "I knew Amarion was fragile." That's crazy. Andrew says they're putting something in the water. Jack Farley says, "How do you feel about the Gilman trade?" Sorry if you already talked about it. We gonna get there. Loke says, "Should I start Herbert, Mahomes, or Jordan Love?" Man ain't worried about the team, worried about fantasy. Is Herbert gonna come back? Where you go? Rio says, "We need an RB." Silence J says, "We are so cooked." 91 Tony 91 Tony says, "What's the status on Alt?" Rio says 2 linemen. Supercharged Life says Trey Pipkins gotta go, bro. Silence J says Miami beats us right now. CR Play says, "What are y'all thinking, bro? We banged up for sure. Y'all still got us winning the divisions. Not gonna lie, my hopes been dropping a lot." Bolt fan says, "Keep on going." Oh wait, you can't. 91 Tony says both losses were self-inflicted. John says we beat ourselves. Our rookie can't do it himself. Let's see. Moses Marquez says, "Should the O-line coach be fired?" Oof. Tough. What you got over there?
Absolutely. On IG, Craig says, "I think it's the way we lost. I doubt anyone thought we would go out without a loss. It was the mistakes and sudden change momentum. We said it's who we lost to. That's how I feel about it. All right. We lost to the Giants and we had some injuries in that game. And then we go out to the Commanders and we're not competitive in the loss. We got injuries on top of not being like glaring holes in injuries, and we're not competitive. I wouldn't be mad if we competed and the team was better. And I'm thinking like, all right, Commanders they was an NFC championship last year. Great team. We didn't put up a fight. Granted, we're hurt, but the offensive line, like, bro, we can't finish these next couple games. Usually you're supposed to be able to wait. You can weather the storm, but the depth ain't weathering the storm. They're just as worse as a storm, man. They're Katrina right now. But
about Katrina.
It just exposes because Harbaugh said something. Harbaugh said they asked him a question, do you about the players for the O-line? Are they in the building? He said they're in the building. They got the talent in the building. So then my question is, if we have the talent in the building and We ain't winning, we getting destroyed. Then my thing is, you say we have the talent, then it's the coaching. So Mike Devin, do we fire him? Because you say you got the talent and they not playing. So do you go after that guy? Do you go after Greg Roman? Because we got the talent. That's what you said. It's in the building. But what we're seeing on the field, we like, that's talent. Come on, coach. Something ain't right. If you say the players are there, then it got to be the coach. And if it's not the coach, then it's the players. Which one is it? It's somebody, because they ain't handling business like they supposed to.
Do it have to be somebody?
Yes.
I just want to put a name on
Yeah.
somebody. Y'all like the live, man. Like, like, share, subscribe.
You know
The
what I'm saying?
live.
Perriman coming back soon. Matt coming back soon. Still uncertain on all. We know Hampton out for 4 weeks. That's big. That's massive, bro.
The show, bro.
And usually I would say next man up, but we can't have a next man up if we don't have the protection, the line to make the running lanes for these guys, the line to give Herbert the time to pass. That's the concerning thing. We have the talent, absolutely have the talent to win games, but if you don't have time to get into your progressions, into your reads, bro, don't matter. We can go out there and try to run a quick game. It don't matter. It don't work. Nothing works, bro. This dude is hiking the ball and they're in his face.
What's the next segment, bro?
Oh, man. Who stalled? Offensive line stalled the hell out. Period. Tierra Tart balled. For the defense. Penalties kicked our butt. Injuries kicking our butt. The players that's healthy on the offensive line is kicking our butt. What you got, Brody? Who balled? Who stalled for you?
Interestingly enough, I mean, in some select plays, he was not good, but totality of the game, Troy Dye had a good game. It was inspection. You see him, boy, been an emotional wreck, 48 hours straight. On paper, I mean, and actually in the game, he had a good game, but a couple of plays he whiffed on, costly. Troy Dye.
Oh.
Man,
that man caused that penalty to come back, bro.
I just said, I literally just said out my mouth,
game, bro.
out my mouth.
Out there getting burnt. He out there.
You asking me? It's my ball. Who stalled? We let you have yours.
I'm taking the ball back.
Yeah, we let you have yours. But yeah, wasn't a lot of good to pass around. In a L, but Keenan Allen first to 1,000 receptions, so good on him. And who stalled? So I'm gonna go the stall. The stall is the team. I'm not gonna put the stall on just the offensive line. The stall is the team. I know everybody's rant and rave is and it's easy. It's definitely easy to say offensive line is the reason that we're losing and that all the things that are happening to us.
Appreciate that, ASAP.
Yeah, all the things that are happening to us is because of offensive line. But y'all know, if you're a fan of the show, we rarely dive into the whole statistical aspect of the game. But for science, for research, educational purposes, if you will, stay with me. Let's just dive into the last two games, right? In the Giants game, 10 penalties for 107 yards. In the Commanders game, 10 penalties for 85 yards. In the Giants game, 2 takeaways, 2 interceptions. In the Commanders game, 2 takeaways, 1 interception, 1 fumble. So when I read that or I see that, all I hear is lack of discipline. This is a discipline issue. The offensive line is the offensive line, and I'm saying that from more like a logical standpoint. The offensive line is what it's going to be. There is no moves that will be made to that offensive line in the next week. So that is nothing that's what it's going to be. That's the known. What we can control is running into the punter on a lag kickoff return that would have been 6 points, getting called back. What we can control is the pass interference calls, is the false starts, the multiple false starts, um, all of those things. That's a lack of discipline. Uncharacteristically, um, lack of discipline from our Chargers team. And if we correct that, we give ourselves a way better chance to win the game as opposed to trying to, oh man, we need to go out there and hop on the free agent list and go get somebody and go do this. And so when I hear Jim Harbaugh make statements like, "Oh, the people are in the in the building," that's kind of my takeaway, right? Is the roster as constructed is what the roster is going to be. So it's like this is where we are. Same team that was out there on Sunday is going to be the same offensive line that rolls out there this Sunday. But just are we going to be disciplined? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to keep contain when we need to keep contained? Are we going to not overshoot, the running lanes, leaving the outside wide open and stuff like that? Like, dude, these dudes ran the ball in on just 2 stretch run plays,
Stretch
unscathed,
left,
untouched, nobody
stretch to
there.
the
Like,
left.
those are things we can control. That has nothing to do with the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? That's just we not in position. That's blown assignments. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 games, right before the second quarter ends, we give up a big play that puts the team basically in field goal position right before the second quarter ends. We can control that. These are all manageable things. Um, but the totality of all these penalties that either keep the offense, the opposing team offense going and moving or stalls our drive out, that has cost us 2 games. The offensive line didn't do us no favors. Like, I get it, and I agree. But these play calls, like, we talking literally 20 penalties for basically 192 yards in 2 games. You feel me? So what are we gonna do about that? What's the remedy for that? How are we gonna fix that? What is that um what does that look like on both sides of the ball?
Start finding people.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the first person to address that? And not to say that they're not addressing it, but like just who's gonna call for the reality check? Like the self-assessment part. Like, what am I doing that's gonna make us better? Because that's a lot. 100 yards and penalties is for a team that don't need you to give them anything. Like, and for what it's worth, like throwing interceptions. I mean, we can get into like, oh, it's tipped, it's this, it's what. Interception is an interception at the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially in a loss. We don't care if it got tipped, got batted. This person went the wrong way, didn't understand the play or whatever. Like, we literally turned the ball over. They got the ball back inside the 20. Hard to stop a team that's already slick decent on offense and they getting the ball right back and then you trying to hold them like you putting in the defense and
They
bad.
tired.
Yeah, exactly. Putting them in the
They
bad
tired, bro.
putting them in the
It's
bad spot, bad position.
you can't just like they will lose if that's why the time of possession is so critical when you look at games that are won. You look at the team, most of the time the team that has the ball longest wins. And the reason for that, because they wear down the defense. Eventually the defense is gonna get tired, right? And you're constantly putting them in positions with their back against the wall. NFL teams don't, they're particularly not built to just stop a team play after play after play. They're there to get some stops and manage the bleeding, right? If you score, it puts more pressure on them. They get 1 or 2 stops. That's key. It is, these are professional athletes. It's hard to shut out teams in the NFL, right? You do have your games where you do that, where it just works in your favor. But most of the times you're just trying to manage a defense is there just to manage the possessions, to lessen the team's possessions and lessen their abilities to score sometimes. Lessen the ability to get to get 7 versus 3. You want them to get 3, that's a good outing. It's a decent outing, especially if your offense is coming out scoring, because now the pressure is on that other team, because now it's a different game. Now you can make a team one-dimensional. If my offense is scoring on just about every possession, now you got to pass, and I'm stopping you. I'm getting 2 to 3 stops on you. I'm getting you behind 2, 3 scores. Now I know you only can play one type of football. You got to pass it now.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can get the rush, we can get the pressure on you, but we can't even do that. They was just marching down the field at will, man. Like you wouldn't even, was Jaden Daniels' knee really hurt? Because he was moving and grooving like that knee didn't even bother him.
In another week, another mobile quarterback, and another. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's 5 consecutive weeks, 5 mobile quarterbacks, and it's been rough to say the least with holding lanes, holding assignments, and just getting pressure. But
Yeah,
that's our who ball, who stalled. You want to read some comments real quick? Because boys
yeah.
is um fix the line and the receivers will have time to get open. So my boy Jimmy says LJM24 says we traded Gilman. Moses says preach it. Yeah, we hurt, but we still gotta want it. Chris Martinez says all we gotta do is fix our O line and we'll be all right. That's it. LJ says too many penalties, not enough run plays to get the O line in rhythm. Supercharged for Life says he's absolutely right. Vidal is good, but Haskins is junk. Falcon says too many posts of people jumping ship. Oh, same old Chargers. Here we go again. Nah, we got this. Man, I'm trying to tell you. User says, how are we feeling about this trade? Well, we're gonna get to it, man. Jimmy says Wax rolls into the punter. Exactly. Like just costed a whole 6. Supercharge for Life says, make me a moderator so I can clean the chat. You gotta talk to No Ma'am about that. He's pending approval on moderating privileges. Cisco Kid 559 says, when is Joe Alt coming back?
That's no word on him. There's no
Yeah.
word. He's probably gonna come back, probably not this week, but next, because they didn't put him on injury
Yeah,
reserve.
they didn't put him on IR, so
So
it must not have been
we'll
too bad.
we'll get a picture of it tomorrow, because it's the first practice. So you might have a picture. If he don't practice, then most likely that means he's gonna probably be week 3. If he doesn't practice this week, definitely next week he'll be probably most likely be back.
Nick says I'm calling 3 more weeks on Alt.
Nah, they would have put him on injury
Perez,
reserve if that was the case.
it says Kamara.
No, I don't like, it's no panic, it's concern. That's all. Like Brody said, discipline is an issue because we've killed drives by not being disciplined, and we extended drives by not being disciplined. We took points off the board by not being playing disciplined football. We've been in the game, but we shot ourselves in the foot with the bad play. So it magnifies the glaring holes even more with the offensive line
I have a
because
hard
now our
time.
backs against the wall and we need it. And now the offensive line is just not there.
So for, you know what I'm saying, for context, it's like, for all intensive purposes, right? We win in this game 10-0, right? With the offensive line as constructed, as janky as it is, right? We win in this game.
No.
Are we not winning this game?
Becton and Pipkin went down, and that's when it really was a jailbreak. It was a minimum jailbreak.
But
yeah,
we win in the game.
Yeah,
10-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have the ball, basically in position to at least put points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
QJ fumbles.
Helmet to helmet, but yeah, missed call.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it, but
freaking ref.
No call, whatever the case is. We marching down the field, takes a crazy hit. He fumbles the ball, right? So that's a takeaway. That's a turnover. And I'm not saying that like, man, he should have held on to that ball or whatever the case may be. But that is just one of those instances where all the momentum for everything that is plaguing us right now is in our favor. You know what I'm saying? We're on it. We are still marching. We got a potential to either go 13-0, 17-0. You know what I mean? In the first half. And then boom, that happens. And the floodgates open. These boys rattle off 17 points straight.
27 points straight.
I mean, well, yeah, 27 points
straight. No,
but 17 basically before the end of the third quarter. Like, bro, you know what I mean? And that we spoke about it on the show before, momentum and how these moments and stuff like this, like these dudes was flat. They had nothing going for them for real. And then boom, we let them in the game with a takeaway. They come right downfield, score. They rejuvenated, and then our energy take a hit. So, yeah, I get it. It's easy, like I said, to say for all the right reasons, but you know, ultimately, who can plan for basically all three of your top
at the same time
O-line personnel to all be out at the same time? Like nobody's going into the season predicting that, oh, we're gonna lose Slater, oh, we're gonna lose Becton, oh, we're gonna lose Alt too. Like it's easy to have hindsight 2020 and sit up here and be like, this is what I was trying to tell people, and this, and the other. It's like our O-line week one as it was constructed, or prior to week one as it constructed, was a very decent, decent plus offensive line. And then boom, Slater gets hurt. And then after a couple of weeks, Becton gets hurt. And then Alt gets hurt. So now, the people who ain't never had no intentions on playing are playing. The depth of the depth is starting to enter the game now. And this is what it is. Yeah, this is great value offensive line. This is Kroger brand offensive line. This is grocery outlet offensive line that we dealing with right now.
We definitely don't need to bring Gus back. I am good on Gus Edwards. I'm good, bro. Nah, he ain't.
Lightning round, though, G. What you got,
bro? I'm just locked in on fact. Got to clean up the penalties, period, bro. Bringing OO, I can't say OE from the Ravens in, I think is a great pickup. It give us first round talent. Guy had 10 sacks last year. Great pass rusher. Change of scenery could help him. You know what I'm saying? Slim, trim, fast guy, fast twitch guy, can get off the ball. So now that gives us the ability to get a 3 and out on series, get some good pressure on third downs, so they don't get the quarterback just don't stand in the pocket and just throw it deep. So that's a breath of fresh air. It helps also. It gets Tony Jefferson on the field because we've seen how he plays. He plays well. He needs more reps. And then you also get the ability to bring the rookie Mickens in. He gets more reps on the field, and we get to see what he do and work toward the future. I think it was a smart trade, and we got a 7th round back in return for the 5th round we gave up. So I think that is also good because we've seen, for what it's worth, Hortz does draft well, right? So I think all in all, this is a great trade for us. It gives us some inject into the line, and then once we get Mac back, now you got a great rotation of pass rushers in there that's fresh, right? Tuli can get a break, and we still maintain the pass rush. Matt can get a break, and we still maintain the pass rush. You can get creative. You can swap them, moving them around on the line. So I'm really glad to see that, because now I'm not just watching the other quarterback being in envy and awe of how he get to stand in the pocket like a statue while Herbert's running for his life. So we get some pressure. That's my thoughts, bro.
For me, I just feel like well, in regards to the Alohi trade, we was already deep at safety. You know what I mean? So that was one of our deeper positions. So we addressed an additional need. Is it the primary need? Like, no, it's not. We all know we need offensive linemen. We led the show with offensive linemen are hard to come by this time of the season. You know what I mean? People are not giving up they depth pieces without asking for a haul in return. So it's like, this is why I keep saying.
I said that during the summer when we was like, people asked why we kept Trey Pickens, and I said, because injuries happen. I was like, it's a win-win for us, because if, God forbid, injuries happen, we plug them in. If no injuries happen, then people are going to be calling, and you can finesse them for a 3rd round for him. But yeah, I don't. I think that was just. I think Coach voted him team captain.
But yeah, it's hard to get on the phone, like I said, these days, prior to this trade deadline and being like, yo, let us move this piece for this piece. But what I will say overall, all is not lost, because all these players, right? And I know it seems like the injury bug has got our number right now, but they all coming back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody outside of Najee is done for the season. Everybody else is IR, or they just missing weeks.
We just need to weather the storm.
So we just gotta, y'all gonna have to be patient. I'm telling you now.
We 0-0
as a fan, as a diehard, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you on today. But these next 4 games, probably 5, it's gonna be frustrating. You know what I'm saying?
1-0, bro.
Till we get, you know what I'm saying, Hampton back, Alt back, Khalil Mack back, Denzel Perryman comes back. It's a lot of players who impact this team in their own unique way that are out right now. That are gonna be out at least another 3 weeks. So prepare for the next 3 weeks to look very similar to last Sunday, the Sunday before. And I'm saying, even with all of that, we have a chance to win these games if we limit the penalties, limit all the plays that shoot us in the foot, stall drives. We have to at least get 3 out of a lot of these drives, and limit turnovers. That is a really huge one for us, because we usually play pretty clean football otherwise. But multiple takeaways to any team gives them a chance to win the game. I don't care who the team is. That should be the Jets. You know what I'm saying? And we saw it against the Giants. We gave them 2 takeaways.
Yes.
So
Ravens
it's like,
wrong.
yeah, what's going on, Ro? So yeah, we just gonna have to weather it, y'all. That's what it's gonna look like for the
You
next
heard?
couple of
We're
weeks.
gonna have to weather the storm. You heard?
On Mother B.
My mother, we're gonna have to weather the storm till we get Mac and them boys back, the Mac attack, till we get Hampton back, till we get Alt back, bro. Rogers back.
Well, there's a lot of people. Like I said, it's a lot of people who impact the team that's out, and they're gonna be out for a few weeks. So our boy Drew Brandt says big moves today, boys. Big moves. No Man says winning teams make moves. Sure they do.
Yep, Breezy. Owen, we 0-0 this week, trying to go 1-0. We back to that motto, man.
Vulcan says OC and DC do need to be accountable for that. This ain't college football no more. They need to train them. Comey for Prez says RBs are so bad now.
Somebody said I thought Hawk Tour was people talking ish about him for a couple of months at first.
Drew says I'm not doom and gloom, man. Man is put up or shut up. Go take 4-2, no injury excuses. Look at what the 49ers are doing. The problem with everybody saying that 49ers making this 49ers comparison,
they
is
still got their
O-line lost skill
players. They ain't lose their O-line.
O-line. This is why Mac Jones looks elite right now, because he has all day to pass the ball. Because they still got their O-line. You know what I'm saying? If they had sustained injuries to their O-line like we did, more than just Brock Purdy and Mac Jones would be out right now. But it is what it is.
Max on IG said Herbert tossing his helmet at the bench just means he's rushing for 40 plus with 2 TDs Sunday.
Yeah,
my man's frustrated, bro.
I'm telling you,
he don't. Herbert usually don't show too many emotions like that, but like getting beat up, bro,
week after week,
it's demoralizing. And your old lady there, you told her come watch this, and it's like the kid when the kid call you in the room, watch this, and then they just like jump like a centimeter off the ground.
Falcon says it was dope seeing you guys last week. The DJ was killing it. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Tell I'm killing it on the set. You know what I'm saying? My set was wet.
It was elite. Gabriel says, I like the edge pick, but I'm worried not having an O-line and no run game. We need another running back. He says, weather the storm and get into the playoffs healthy. That's it. Okay, we talked about the old trade. Says they need to find a way to protect him before we don't have a QB. That is my concern. Like I know I'm leader of the weather the storm, but I don't know like how long we can take it before high ankle sprain to Justin Herbert. And man, oh man, if y'all thought we was cooked before, let me tell you,
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all ain't seen me crash out. Brody seen me crash out. Y'all ain't seen me crash out. Y'all ain't gonna see me. I'm not gonna even put no advertisers up. That's how you know I'm about to crash out.
Well, so they ain't even about the money no more.
I ain't about the money no more. I'm just gonna crash all the way out. I might be in front of the boat crashing out.
Pack says, shout out to LS Podcast. We had electric.
Rick said, I'm still stress eating. Breezy say, why won't he elevate Miller Hines? If they're gonna elevate him, they're probably gonna do it tomorrow. But who knows? I think they just re-signed him. Right? Has he been? Did they cut him off the practice squad?
I thought they did.
I thought they did for that one kid from Green Bay. We about to see, man. Like again, bro, this
Like,
Kamani,
share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. We are the Lightning Strike Podcast.
man. But who else we got? It says I thought to Breezy said we starting 0-0 this week, so do enough to pull a dub. Blue dancing in the rain. That's what ASAP said. No way Tua beats us with everything out. That's what Dalton says. Never say never, man, because I wouldn't have thought that the Giants or the Commanders would have beat us.
Jalen Waddle over there.
Yeah.
They still got what's my boy? The tight end. Waller, Aaron Waller, who cooking right now. Every NFL team is an NFL team, man. Like they're capable of doing.
Haskins on Matt on TikTok said, which running back should I be picking up for the Chargers? Haskins.
Matt says, think we're on the phone for Kamara yet. Like, so I want to talk. I'm glad. I mean, I've been seeing this all through the chat today, but I want to kind of talk about this. Like, I don't feel like management isn't on the phone.
They are. They just people just turn like laughing at them.
Right? Like I don't want to go into it like from a lack of effort. Like we aren't trying to address these problems. Like I don't think no one's so naive to be like, Joe and Jim ain't do nothing come Monday to help this O-line. I think when they make these calls and that proposal comes through, those numbers are astronomical and they're like, we good. We're good. In addition to player, team that they negotiating with, all of this has to want to come to, you know what I'm saying?
We don't have the leg up in negotiation right now because they know we have a need.
Yeah, exactly.
A urgent need. So they're going to up the score. They're going to up the score.
Everybody is like running it up through the roof.
And usually you calling the teams that don't look like they're going to make the playoffs and you're asking them, hey, man, I'm going to help you out with your rebuild, but you got to give me what's good that you have already. And them teams are like, I still can build around this guy. You know, I need this guy, especially the offensive line, bro. You see how hard it is to come by offensive linemen right now, and you think a team really is going.
And you got to think of the teams that you can call. So you know you can call nobody in the division about an offensive line trade. That ain't gonna happen. You probably
the only guys you can get on the offensive line. I'm just gonna be realistic, and I'm gonna say it here. Only guys you probably gonna get on the offensive line, a team to trade you, is a guy that his replacement is ready to come in and he's on his last year of his contract. So we need to pull out that list of guys, and that's the list that you're going to choose from, because they're not going to. But they have to have the backup has to be ready to take the starting spot, and the team has to know that I'm going to let him walk in free agency next year anyway. And usually those guys are probably going to be older guys, so you're probably going to get a 33-year-old offensive lineman, which right now we'll take. But then what capital do you give up for that? Because you liable to get 1 year, maybe 2 out of that guy before he's done. So that's what you have to think of as well when it comes to the offensive line. There are some players that are young and possibly they're looking for their second contract and the team hasn't extended them yet. And they drafted somebody that they probably want to get in there. So they might be open to a trade, but you're going to have to dig through the weeds. That's where the professionals come in and find those guys. But realistically, honestly, if you're going to get an O-lineman, they probably going to give a guy that's on his 4th contract in his last year. He's a vet. They already got their replacement. And they're like, all right, here you go, but you're going to have to give us a 4th rounder. And do you do that?
Yeah,
it's a bad position to be in. But Brody said it. We're getting our guys back. It's just we got to weather the storm. That's what we have to do. We got to get creative. If we got to do some trick plays, if we got to do max protection for Herbert and only run 2 receivers out there, we got to do something, bro. to protect Herbert, most importantly, and to move the football. Because if you protect Herbert, you move the football. You give him just enough time to move the football to make the throws, the receivers get into their route. The throw's there. We know he's going to make the throw. We got the personnel. We got the skill position players. We just need the protection. And I think if the offense is going, then I think the team as a whole energy levels go up and that believe button gets bigger. And they don't take those risks trying to make a play. And so we might not get those penalties. But Desmond, that's the position that we're in right now. And that's what the teams are going to give you. They're not going to give you their starting guy unless they have a guy that they want to start. But if they give you if they give you a starting guy, then that means he's probably in the last year of his contract and he's an old guy.
Yeah, it's
Desmond, I get you on that, but he don't have time. I'm pretty sure. I can't believe Greg Roman does call some questionable plays, but for what it's worth, we can't even see the development of his plays because it's so fast for Herbert right now. The rush is so fast for him.
Yeah, I mean, SoCal Slime says we asking too much from this O-line, Brody. All they can give Herbert is 1.89 seconds to throw. And that's what it's going to be for the next 4 weeks, like 3 to 4 weeks. That's the best. Best I can do is 2 seconds. So yeah, that's all we got. Like, again, trying to get new players in right now. Like, I don't think that they're not trying. It's just, bro, ain't nobody willing and dealing without running you through the ringer to get a deal done. And so the team is just kind of like, on top of all of that, another piece of perspective. In the AFC West, on today, we're still first. Shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars for
shout out to them, bro.
handling some much needed lightweight.
Needed the Eagles to handle their business, but
so 3-2, I get it. 2 games that we could have probably should have hypothetically should have won, but we still number 1 in the division. Mm-hmm. And we don't got to see no more of our division opponents until the end of the season. So it's like, weather the storm right now. We still just need to win the division. We come out of this thing with a wild card home game at SoFi with everybody healthy. And let's see what we got.
And we make that march. We pull the Giants. Yeah. We pull the New York Giants. We march to the Super Bowl and win. Yep.
We see what we got. You know what I'm saying? This might not be that 13-4 that some of y'all was talking about or whatever. This might be a very 9-8 situation, but I'll take 9-8 healthy. 9-8 with our full complement of players heading into a wild card home game at SoFi. I'm with that. I like those odds.
Yeah. Katrina said, "What about trading for Eric McCoy?" You know how I feel about that. I'll be on.
Catherine said, "What about trading for Catherine, Eric McCoy?"
I've been on the phone already. Like, I've been on the phone since the summer trying to get Eric or Cesar Ruiz, trying to get either one of those guys. Preferably Eric. We get Eric, it's just a huge upgrade, bro. But they're not gonna give up him. He's the best center in the league. They're not gonna give up that guy as much as they need to. They're not gonna do it. He's young, 28 years old, man. Like, hope and prayers. They need to give him up so he could come to a winning side.
You heard?
You heard me? But
boat report. I mean, nothing really to report other than big O.
I gotta get it back.
All right, man.
I gotta go. I gotta go get my son football practice. I gotta go buy donuts too. I don't know why I gotta buy donuts.
But we appreciate y'all tapping in. Don't lose hope just yet, y'all.
Sorry about the
Plenty
short
more to
show.
discuss. Yeah, plenty more to discuss. We'll be back on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm asking. Is it Thursday?
Oh, we talk about it.
More to follow on when we coming back. But like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search LS Boat 15. We're on all social media platforms. We're on Twitch. We're on X, but we're not on X. We're on IG, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Thank you for being patient, staying with us as our
We
constantly
appreciate all of y'all.
evolving schedule changes, but we want to keep bringing y'all shows, content. Thank you for everybody who came and rocked with us at the game SoFi on Sunday against the Commanders in Electric Avenue. We killed it yet again. Much love and appreciation to y'all. Till next time.
We out. Oh boy.
Thanks, Catherine.
All right, bro.
Yep.